It's early November in North Florida, which means it's oxalic acid time. Time to treat the bees for mites. And since I couldn't figure out how to reverse the camera, I'll do it now. So here's one of the hives, and I've cut some slots in the bottom here to hold a tray to capture the fumes. And I was able to find on eBay some surgical trays for $10 a piece. They're stainless steel and they catch the fumes and send them on up to the bees where they need to go. So this slides right in here. And I don't have to wear a veil for this operation. The bees are sleeping in this morning, I think. Don't see too much happening over here. It's cold. So then I've got my little spoon, and here's my oxalic acid. This came off of eBay also. I think it was 5 pounds for $12. Should last a lifetime. And the other important bit of equipment is a bucket of water here to cool your vaporizer off between hives. Now here's the vaporizer. This is nothing more than a small piece of 1/2-inch copper water pipe wedged between two coffee warming gizmos. They were $6 a piece off of eBay. One is a little too hot, I think, so I hooked two of them in series, wired them up, and I have an extension cord. These run off 110 volts, and instead of buying a commercial outfit, which seems to be about $100 or more, I made my own. A lot of people have one that operates off of a 12-volt battery for out apiaries, but since I'm close to the house, I don't need that. So I take my 1 gram of oxalic acid, that's an approximation. I measured them out the first time I did it, and I try to dump it in the little tube there and mash it in a little bit. That's probably enough for them. Then this part is critical. You got to get it toward the middle of the hive. Hopefully there are not too many bees underneath the screen today, because if they are, they're in for some rapid warming. Then we'll take the electric cord, plug it in over here for 2 minutes. There we go. Let's see what happens at the front of the hive. Now you have to watch which way the wind is blowing, because the fume is very irritating to your lungs and nose, can damage your lungs. The package insert says use a respirator, but I find that on a cold morning you can see the fumes, so you know which way to run. Usually they're from the north. The wind is from the north. So when the bees detect the fumes, they'll come out. They don't like that stuff either, but it's more deadly to the mites than it is to the bees, fortunately. I'm hoping to see a little bit of fume coming out so that you can see what it looks like. It takes about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes for the whole operation per hive. I just go down the line and I cool the apparatus off in the bucket of water between hives. because you definitely don't want to load it when it's hot. You'd get a dose yourself, which would not be good. So there you see the fumes a little bit. And it's been about 2 minutes. I'll go ahead and unplug it. Can you see the fumes coming out the front?